What's up, y'all? It's your girl Jasmine, and I'm back with another video here on the Pretty Lounge YouTube channel. Okay, so in this video, I will be doing a traditional install with leave out. This client did purchase bundles from me. I did have a special going on where you could purchase bundles and get the install, as an all-in-one deal. So I had to color the bundles to match her hair, and baby, I think I did a good job. She has like a reverse ombre going on, so their ends are darker and the root is like a brown, and then you got this blonde in the middle. So I think I did what I need to do. So as you can see, I'm about to braid her down. I went ahead and parted out her leave out. She's doing a side part, and I'm just getting to this braid down. So I do 2 circles. For me, that is the best option instead of doing 1 circle or the straight back, braid down pickup method. I think 2 circles is just flatter, and yeah, that's just what I do. So I am just braiding her down to make sure that she has a very flat base. As you can see, I got 1/2 done, and I'm now about to do the other side. So with this style, you can either choose to put a net over the client's head. I always ask, would you like a net over your braids? The net does help the install to last a little bit longer. It keeps everything contained inside the net, but she chose not to have a net. So that's also fine. And I do give that option to my client when they come, for a sew-in. Do you want one or do you not? I'm using the Design Essentials Peppermint Aloe Grease. I love this grease for installs because it gives the client's scalp a tingly feeling. And it just helps, to soothe her hair from being in braids, and it helps to keep her hair moisturized up underneath this install. So I am just starting from the back. And I am sewing in these tracks. I do not cut my tracks. I think it is just best for the client if you don't cut the tracks, because when they go to take it out and they want to reuse it, nine times out of 10 they're coming back to me, and I don't want to deal with a bunch of pieces. So I keep that track intact the entire time that I'm sewing. The only bundle that I may cut is at the top, and that's just to make sure that you don't have, any of those flip over sections around the perimeter, just to make everything very flat at the top. So I don't cut any tracks for the first 2 bundles, and the last bundle I may cut a slither for the final piece at the top, just to make sure that it's flat and secured. So as I am sewing in these bundles, I am blow drying them one by one. So I'll sew in a bundle, blow dry it, sew in a bundle, blow dry it. And that's just to make sure that everything is nice and dry, so that way when I go to style, I don't have to worry about if the hair is straight, if I need to blow it out or anything like that. I just go ahead and do that in my process. So as you can see, I am cutting some layers into her hair. In the front, we're just gonna frame her face. Her hair is shorter at the top, so we just want to make this look as natural as possible and get her hair blended into this hair as natural as possible, so it can look like it's hers, growing out the scalp. So I am, for just framing the face, I'm using a razor. I like to use a razor just because it, it gives a more feathered look versus using scissors. Sometimes the scissors can give you, or shears, they can give you a blunt cut. So I like to use a razor. So I'm going in now, and I'm going to press out her leave out just to make sure that it is smooth against the extensions as I do my final styling. I'm going to use the Pretty Lounge wax stick to make sure that her hair is nice, flat, and smoothed into these extensions. So I do that before I style all of the hair into one style. So I'm just pinning that back. I'm using my Pretty Lounge wax stick. I'm going to put some on her hair, and then I'm going to flat iron her hair. So as you can see, her hair is blending perfectly into these extensions. I'm so happy I got this color right. That is one thing that is like, in the salon, is when you got a color hair to match a client's hair and you just want it to come out perfect. And in this instance, baby, it came out perfect. This was like, I call, these type of appointments like the highlight of the week. So for this week in particular, this was the highlight of the week, just making sure that these bundles are the correct color And when she finally got to her appointment and we matched it up and it was giving the right color, I was so excited. I'm like, yes, this is the appointment of the week and I succeeded. So yeah, I'm just going in with my T3 micro curling iron. I think I'm using a 2-inch just to give her some big, loose curls. We want more of like just a, body look. We want some body in this hair. So I did pin it back just to hold that curl while I administer some edge control. She wanted her edges slicked back. I am also using the Pretty Lounge Edge Control, which I love. It is my favorite product of all the products that we sell because this edge control is the truth, honey. It literally slicks everything where it needs to go, and it has amazing hold without that white cast residue, that normally builds up with some other edge controls. It lasts the full 24 hours, and by the next day, your edges are not gunky. It really just releases, and you're good to go to use it for another day. So I am now taking out these pin curls, and yeah, we're gonna give this hair some voom voom voix voix. And as you can see, it is just pretty. I mean, this hairstyle is bomb. First of all, I love a traditional sew-in. I love a side part. That's my favorite. And then I love some body yaddy yaddy in the curls. So I'm just gonna fleek this thing for her, get it all nice and pretty. We're gonna pull these curls out just a little bit. And yeah, I hope that y'all enjoyed this video. She enjoyed her hair. You can see her reaction more towards the end of this video. But make sure if you like this video, you give me a thumbs up. Make sure if you're not subscribed to this channel that you go ahead and subscribe. And join, the Pretty Lounge channel, okay, where it is popping over here. Honey, I'm dropping tutorials left and right. I'm letting you know how it goes down at the Pretty Lounge. So make sure you are subscribed if you are into all things hair, because this is all things hair at the Pretty Lounge. So I am just making sure her bang and her hair is blended into the hair perfectly. And yeah, just stay tuned for the final look. Again, thank you all so much for tuning into the Pretty Lounge channel. And if you are not yet subscribed, make sure you hit that subscribe button and give me a thumbs up on this video if you liked my girl hair, because she loved it, I loved it, and I know you love it. Stay tuned for the final look.
No. Yeah.